Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Operations and Supply Chain Management. We have entered chapter 11 for inventory management, so let's dive right into it, okay? So as you're reading the chapter, pay good attention to the definitions, different definitions of different inventory types, okay? Cycle stock, safety stock, anticipation inventory, hedge inventory, transportation inventory, and smoothing inventory are mentioned and defined, and the authors kindly provide some examples of them. One thing I'd like to point out is to distinguish safety stock and hedge inventory. Okay, hedge inventory is there to mitigate the effects of unlikely events. Okay, natural disasters, labor strikes, regulatory sanctions, whatever it is. If some event happens that can affect the inventory, uh, it is there to react to those events. However, safety stock is there to defend against either demand or replenishment time uncertainties. Okay, so these are two slightly different concepts, so pay attention to that. All right, now the next thing I want you to pay good attention to is inventory drivers. Okay, what drives different types of inventory? Okay, what drives organizations to keep and manage certain types of inventory? All right, the authors mention uncertainty in supply or demand, mismatch, different types of mismatch between elements in the supply chain that impacts the decision to maintain different types of inventory. All right. Now, the next thing in the chapter is independent versus dependent demand inventory. Independent demand inventory is slightly out of the company's complete control, and dependent demand inventory is under complete control of the production level of the company. Okay, so if I am, the authors give an example of making tables and having to use four leg materials or leg items to go into each of the tables. Another example, right, very similar, would be tires or aluminum wheels that go into every automobile, right? Four of them, six of them, 16 of them, whatever the quantity is, right? So that would be the distinction between the two, all right? Now, if you take a sneak peek in the coming sections of the same chapter, you will see three sections. First is periodic review systems, second, continuous review systems, and third, single period inventory systems. These are three basic, the most important, three approaches to manage the independent demand inventory because the company has little or no control over them. Okay? So keep that in mind. Happy reading. I will see you in the classroom, okay? And in the next video, of course. Bye bye.